joined here by with Bluch and Mifo. Bluch is from Team Hungary and Mifo is from Slovakia. They are going to be playing a match. Well, it's supposed to start in 3 minutes or so. It will probably be a little bit later due to hardware or software. I'm not completely sure if Vogg is going to shoutcast now with me or not, but you're more than welcome to if you want.
Yeah, best preparation ever.
Indeed. Anyway, Bluch and Mifo, are you guys here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, fantastic.
Hi, SevenofNine.
Great to hear that some things do go according to plan. Well, first of all, to Bluch, since Hungary is on the left side and Slovakia is on the right side. Bluch, how was your preparation for this match?
We trained a real lot. Our hands are hurting right now. We are bleeding. We tried to train so much all week. No, more seriously, we are not a real CTF clan, so of course we tried to train CTF in preparation for this match. But you know, we had a few practices this week, and yeah, we had a quite standard training rate in this week.
Yeah. Okay. Well, obviously, you just hit on the nail. CTF, Slovakia is going to be playing CTF. I'm going to ask Mifo, which map have you chosen?
We've chosen Algiers, and we've done this because actually we wanted to be kind of as holes, because we know that Hungary is not a CTF country.
Mm-hmm.
And we think that Algiers is actually a very hard map to master in CTF if you don't know how to play it.
Yeah. That's without a single a shadow of a doubt. And well, as we were talking about maps and modes, Bluch, what is your map and mode?
Our map is Tohunga B8 in Team Survivor.
Okay, cool. And why did you choose Tohunga for the Team Survivor? Is it
Well,
something that you
Team
practice
Hungary
in?
Team Hungary has a couple of maps there that they can call their home maps. So we don't have one home map, but one of these was maybe Austria from last week, but let's not talk about that again.
Well, actually,
but,
maybe
so
there
Tohunga
might
is
be
one
some
of the-
people that sorry that I interrupt you so rudely, but there might be some people that don't know exactly what happened last week. Could you enlighten them?
Yes, sure. So Austria is one of the maps that Hungary is considering one of their home maps, and we chose that as home map. But we weren't aware in time that this is the home map of Team Australia. So it was a bit too late when we recognized it, and expectedly Team Australia ruled the map as they were expected to on their own map. So we shouldn't have chosen that, and so maybe for safety, maybe just to change a bit, we chose another of our good maps for today.
Okay. Well, I'll just quickly go over to the groups now, how they stand at the moment. Both of you are lost your first match. I know that both of you had very tough matches. Hungary, as you just mentioned, played against Australia, which is a country that has been surprising us these last 2 years by getting, I think, to the last 4 each of the times. But anyway, surprising for a non-European country, I would say. And for Slovakia, well, they were beaten by the Netherlands. But yeah, now both of you have your first chance to really get some points on the board. Do you guys still? Well, first the question goes to Bluch. Do you expect you can get through these group stages?
Yes, I think at this point there is no reason to think we cannot go through. We have only one match against one of the favorites, so I think it's fair to think that we can get at least third place.
Okay, and if I may be so bold, who of the top 3, at least I would call Australia, Netherlands and Turkey, the top 3, who would you think that you could get a win on?
Well, good question.
I know, that's why I'm preparing these questions.
Well, since we won't beat Australia anymore, at least in the group stage, well, I don't know. We'll just take one match after the other, so
You'll do your best.
Yes, absolutely. I know that Turkey is very strong in CTF also. At least that's what I saw from the first match. So again, CTF is also always tough for us, but can never know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we saw, at least in my opinion, it was a big surprise. I think we saw Italy against Croatia. It was, yeah, and that was the match, which
Very
ended.
nice match.
That was a great match.
It was a great match. It was incredible. I mean, it's up now on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague. Let me just see how many views we already got, but we got a lot of comments there. Yeah, it's definitely the best viewed match up to now. If you don't count USA versus Chile, which was posted first. But yeah, that was a fantastic match. Go there if you want to see it again. And well, the same question to Mifo. Do you expect to get out of these group stages? Because I would say that Group D is the group of death. It's certainly hard to beat one of these three.
I actually wouldn't agree with you. The group of death is actually Group A.
Really?
I'd say. Yeah, that is a very hard group. I mean, I consider the weakest clan in there to be Finland, and they are very good. So yeah, it's just about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, after Canada dropping out, I would say that the spot for third is a possibility for all the other clans, whereas the spot for third in Group D is tough, to say the least.
It's not a friendly group for Underdogs Europe, so it's right.
But yeah, I get what you mean regarding the Group A. There are some top players in all those clans, in all those countries. Not that I'm saying that the reverse is applicable to you guys. But how did your preparation go? Because I haven't asked you yet.
Well, our preparation, actually, I actually didn't manage to get the whole team together for the last week at all. So the best I could do was 4 players of the 5 you can see on the server right now.
Yeah. Well, I can't see them yet because the
was...
GTV isn't in yet, or there might be a delay. But that's yeah. Go on.
Yeah, because Snowflake was abroad, so we couldn't have played. He came yesterday very tired, so we didn't even train at all. At least we trained with four players, which should be good enough since Snowflake is a CTF attacker, just like me.
Yeah.
And about Group D, I think I'm actually not as brave as Blotch is, because I think we have a very slight chance of passing, and we'll try to surprise Turkey and Spain with maybe some surprise moves and what we can do or what we cannot do.
Yeah.
And if we get a lucky draw or a lucky win, that increases our chances. We'll see.
Okay, well, I wish you both the best of luck, and of course, well, either one of you, if you want to have a chance of going through, I would say that you must win here. I think a draw would be disastrous for your chances, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm really looking forward to it. It's a match that really counts, and I wish you both the best of luck. Do you have any last, Vogg, do you have any questions maybe still?
No, I don't actually.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
Our own communication hasn't been ideal as well. So, but we'll at least if Vogg is up to it, he'll help me shoutcast.
I'll help you.
Fantastic, great. That's what I love to hear. Do you guys, Blutch, first of all, do you have any words to say before starting?
Have good luck, have a good match both, and let the best win. And let it not be a draw.
And what about yourself, Mifo?
I'd only want to make a shout out to a quick reinstall of Urban Terror of Windows by Snowflake, just like a half second before the match. and then I'd like to make a shout out to all the drama Slovak team was through before the match, and as well I'd like to wish Hungary a good match and good luck, have fun.
Okay, well,
thank you, and you too.
I wish you both the best of luck, and we're really looking forward to a very exciting game. And let's hope that you guys can finish before 9. Maybe we can even then shoutcast Poland versus Croatia, but I already have that kind of set out of my mind.
We'll try to make it quick.
Okay, thanks very much, and good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was Blutch and Mifo. Really appreciate all of the countries that send their captains or representatives into our team speak for a small interview. It's always nice to add a little bit of drama to this to these matches. Well, any words of that we have, Vogels? Do you have anything to say?
At the moment, I'm just talking with a lot of people. I need to organize some stuff for myself.
Okay, yeah.
So
Same for myself, kind of. Yeah, it was kind of last minute. So we'll just run one song, I think. I see that everybody's in the server, but just still warming up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we just got the message from our resident GTV cameraman SC SailorMoon that the match will be starting in 4 minutes. Well, that was, let me just see, 3 minutes ago. So it will start any moment now.
and right now, actually.
Actually, perfect timing.
Nice.
Let me just check. Is this... No, they're still not ready. It was the map, but it will start in a couple of seconds. So yeah, Vogg, what would you say are the key elements here on Tohunga in Team Survivor?
Yeah, Tohunga is, you can play it in a lot of different ways. You can play it really slow, but you can also play it really aggressive. Of course, you have the 2 different spawn locations. Is that 2? Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
So in total that makes 4. For 2 on each side of the map. Like here we have the water tank spawn. You can, nice boot there, but you can choose to rush to the table, the picnic table.
Yeah.
But you can also choose to, well, sit back a little bit, and that's what Slovakia is doing right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit smarter, but that's my personal opinion.
Often you might sometimes have, well, where Hungary spawned, that they rush towards the bridge, and I did that often when training with Team Owls, YOLO style they called it, but yeah, that wasn't a very great success. I got naded most of the time. In the meantime, Slovakia has taken out more than half of Hungary, and it's 2 against 4. So let's see what Pushka and Tripod can do. Pushka with the SR8. And yeah, this
You already made a nice kill with the SR8.
and an instant timeout. And well, no flawless, but an instant timeout. I wonder what's up since well, they won their the first round. But
Yeah,
yeah,
small killer going huge here, making 3 kills.
holding it to his name indeed.
And Mifo making the other 2s. Pushka was the only one with a kill. He was playing SR8. He was in the middle, but we'll see him roaming around the map, I guess.
Yeah, the SR8 is usually well, something that you would surprise your enemies with at a certain location, because on Tohunga, well, there are 3 main paths, I would say. There is often a line in between the map that divides the both teams, and the same as with Abbey or other maps, once there is an advantage, you start moving in, and yeah, often the SR8 is the element that makes the advantage for one team. So Mifo really nicely asking if they are ready, and well, Pushka probably says yes in Hungarian. So here we go. Let's see what the rest of these 19 minutes will bring us.
This SR8 can make it really interesting. Maybe Slovakia can rush in now, because they know they have that Pushka is holding an SR8, and I think Slovakia only has automatic guns.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, nice shot.
Very good shot indeed by Pushka there. Gets the 50% damage off with the SR8.
Hungary has 2 medkits on bridge, but doesn't have a single medkit on water tank. Oh,
Hungary has 3 medkits in even
3 medkits
in total,
yeah.
but yeah. Good covering
I'm
fire
surprised.
here by Snowflake. Snowflake, who only reinstalled his computer like 10 minutes ago, so that he could play this match. Quite impressive.
Yeah, that's dedication.
It certainly is. 2
A little bit of a slow reaction there by Fia. I'm not sure who Fia is.
Yeah, that's the only name I've not seen before. Oh, a bit of a block here by the rest of the Slovakians, but they are holding their own here. It's 3 against 3. Alam, the Urban Zone head admin, my colleague I would say. Oh, nice rush there by Aya, kills off. Did she kill off the second one? Well,
No, she didn't.
Kill Bill finished him off.
It was enough.
It certainly was. The score now 2-0.
Two of Slovakia are pushed up to bridge a little bit. This is dangerous. They might get picked up here.
Well, Ballymaster got picked off now, and Snowflake is on a roll here. Kill 2 already. Oh, it takes a head and Kevlar shot. So once more it's 3 against 3, and Pushka still with that deadly SR8.
You just saw somebody passing through table, and they're actually both at table. Both of them have a medkit, but
Rushed by Becca, but gets killed, and Kill Bill
1v1.
spots Pushka. But do they know that Kill Bill is so low? Wow, nice headshot there. Bit of a spray and pray, but that's what you want when you've got 30 bullets in your clip. And takes the first round for Hungary. Oh, a rush by
nice
Slovakia to water tank. Takes Becca unawares, and nice flank there by Pushka, but yeah, faced off.
awareness from Snowflake.
Indeed.
Just knew where to expect his enemy, and scoreboard is updating really slow for me, but
For me too.
I believe it's 2 versus 4 now, and Tripod on his own versus 2 guys does manage to kill one off. Oh, Ballymaster was actually behind him. Ballymaster got the second kill, got the third kill here.
Oh, so close to clutching that. I don't know if it was me and Vogg, but I certainly did shoutcast the other match of Hungary, and that was very impressive by Ballymaster. He held his own often against well, superior odds, and yeah, managed to clutch now and then. And I
Yeah,
hope
it
to
wasn't
see-
me. That's
Okay, well, hope to see him do that a bit more. He was really carrying his team throughout a couple of well, maps, or most of the time actually. And in the meantime, Slovakia is really pushing Hungary
You can see
into
that
corner.
Slovakia is playing a little bit more aggressive. Like very often you would see that the middle lane in this map is left empty.
Yeah.
But you can see that Slovakia is actually using the space and pushing up. Yeah, it gives you some more space to work with. It gives you the opportunity to fall back actually.
That's true. The reason why it doesn't... Oh, lovely double helmet there. Small killer saving their round for
That's a big goal.
Slovakia. And now the score is 4 against 1. And well, those scores are actually quite equal. Mifo the only one that isn't as close to the rest, but
He'll catch up.
I'm sure he will.
Bless you.
That wasn't even me, that's my girlfriend.
I know.
And she
Bless
waves
her.
and she waves hi.
From all the viewers from Twitch TV, please say bless you to SevenofNine's girlfriend. Yeah, sitting here behind that fence, it's a really good position, of course, because you are covered. But it's quite an easy nade if they have aggressive players on water tank with nades.
Okay, we see
wouldn't be
Ballymaster once more.
surprised.
Sorry that I just interrupted you, but Ballymaster, they're killing 2 in a row, and well, if the rest of Slovakia did a good job, they should have told Aya and Kill Bill that he was really low and couldn't get really, even very far. And 5-1 the score now, approaching that halfway mark, and Hungary... Was this their map? I think so.
Yeah, I think it is. Yes.
Let me just check.
Yeah, Slovakia is going to play CTF.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, some terrible movement by who was that? Small Killer or Kill Bill?
Yeah.
And stupid scoreboard is not updating at all for me. This is gonna make it really hard, but I believe that Beka got the first kill here. He killed Small Killer, and now they're pushing in.
Mr. rushing in, but
Got to check
none of
his
his
corner.
teammates were there to support him. Only, yeah, the rest is only coming like a couple of seconds later. But they managed to get the round, and 5-2 now.
Let's see, maybe Slovakia is rushing again on this side. No, they're not. And yeah, Beka's not scared to move into water tank. He knows they're not there. Yeah, now Slovakia is holding back a little bit more. They are not in the middle lane area. Yeah, this way it's harder to get picked off. It's but also it's harder to move in immediately as soon as some of the players are low.
Yeah,
And some good hits by Via killing. Oh, well, he got kill still, but he
got kill
gets the
as
second
well.
one.
Oh wow, great
job.
awareness there.
And Slovakia camping it up at fence here. He should know the position of
Via.
Hungary pretty much. I'm actually expecting him to be at mechanics pretty soon.
Very good job here by Slovakia, forcing Hungary to go into a closed off, confined area. And Tripod being surprised here, but wow, gets the kill despite Small Killer having the advantage of first shooting. But so Hungary now 2 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can continue this trend and make this match a lot closer than it was. 5-1 and now 5-3 all of a sudden.
Only 9 minutes played, so anything can happen still. Via, ooh, it's playing really dangerous here. Just go back a little bit. Why are you right in the open there? And yeah, Alem looks like she's going to make a move here. Oh, but
Luckily didn't make the move and surprises Hungary. But wow, Tripod gets 2 kills in a row there. Tripod and Becca versus Snowflake and Kill Bill. And good meds being given. And Slovakia being surprised, or at least it looked like they were being surprised. And Tripod so good, that's 4 kills in 1 round. And all of a sudden is top scorer. Oh, a rush here by Slovakia, and Tripod wasn't finished. He dished out a lot of damage but didn't secure the kill. But now the rest of Slovakia are being surrounded, and Snowflake last one standing. Ballymester picks that one up 5-5, and now we're really at the halfway point, and all of a sudden we've really got a match on our hands.
I'm a little bit surprised that I don't see any nade kills, or
Just
nades
wait
are
for the
barely
curse of the
being
commentator.
Yeah, it was close there. But well,
No,
both teams
you're right
have
indeed.
a lot of medkits, and then I see a guy with a laser. So they probably both teams only have like one guy with nades. Which, well, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not sure what to
Last
think about
bullet
it.
there for Tripod hits the helmet of Aya.
He's going back in, and that's a good move. He could catch one of the guys there, but Kill Bill was just in time to save it here.
So after 4 rounds going to Hungary, Slovakia finally gets 1 round back. And 6-5 the score now. It's really nice. It's around a minute exactly. Has been like that constantly. Very nice headshot there by Aya. Constantly aiming at head height and.
Huh?
Ooh, well, might there.
That nade is not allowed. It's bug abuse.
I wasn't even aware that there was a bug there.
Oh, I didn't know either, but now I know.
Yeah, and now I know what not to use.
And I will abuse it in PCWs, but
now everybody knows, so I guess that the map maker will quickly have to bring out an update. Actually, there is an update for this map. It's B9. Don't think that.
B10 is out already. I
B10
think.
as well. Okay. I know that the little birdie is back.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like the newer version. It's like you always had these bottleneck points, if you know what I mean, and they're actually just being removed in the newer versions. Like new flanking routes were made so you could get around these, and I don't know, it pretty much made it impossible for competitive gameplay maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thank God we still have the betas. That's all I can say.
Snowflake on his own here, and nice
Clutches
move.
too. At least it's not going to be a flawless.
This goes close to the third kill,
But yeah, I got a
Sick.
request from a big map maker. At least he makes some big maps, so I'll just leave his name out. Asking for competitive players to really test out custom maps, because that's one aspect that they don't get very much input from competitive players. Most times it's people just looking at textures, etc. But really the routes, etc. doesn't really get a lot of feedback, unfortunately.
And where can we
Always on
sign up for that?
on urt.info. They most of them post their maps there, and Ballymester here kills 2 off in a row. And can he finish off Small Killer? He's out of ammo, but gets the headshot. Wow,
Nice.
3 in a row there, and makes the gap now, or brings the gap to 2. Hungary finally ahead by a slightly bigger margin than 1.
This rush is not turning out good for Slovakia. Yeah, let's get the headshot, and it's 1 versus 1 now. I don't know what the HP of Tripod.
I'm sure that we'll be moving to him in a second.
I hope so. Kinda interested to see where he is at. I'm expecting him to be at hotel. I was wrong.
He's all the way here, and I guess that this could be good since he's going to waste time for his team now.
I don't know, he's just going to lose the round, I guess, because he is very low on HP.
The gap isn't really that big that you can start wasting time. But yeah, since this will take some time before they find themselves or each other, a lot of map makers post their maps on urt.info, and yeah, feedback is always really appreciated by the map maker. And since such nice hits there.
Yeah, this wasn't the best move.
Yeah, it was moving in a little bit slow, and because he was moving in slow, it took quite a lot of damage. But yeah, always easy to give criticism after the fact. Ooh, we see a little bit of.
Yeah, well, Tripod being an idiot here. So he deserves a good shout out on the stream. Tripod, you're an asshole.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that.
And you're not funny, so
I wonder actually if it's definitely not sportsmanship behavior. So I wonder if
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Clanbase admins can. Well, whatever. Never mind. Let's focus on the game. But now I'm rooting for Slovakia.
Nice hit. Nice hits by Ea here. Gets the first kill. Is about to get the second kill. Oh. That's another round to Hungary. I mean. Making it 9-7. And with
10-7.
Oh, 10-7. Yeah, thank you. And there are 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining now. This is gonna be a close match. Nice nades by Beka, but also by Snowflake. He did manage to get 1 with the nade, or at least make him low, I mean. And he did manage to get a kill there in 4 versus 1 situation. So Beka moving in.
Oh, nice hits here by Small Killer, but towards the end, not so good, and gets killed.
Good job by Tripod again. Tripod's playing really good here, actually.
Yeah, he is, despite being an ass.
Yeah. Despite being an asshole, he's got to admit that he's playing a good game here. He has the medkit, so he's probably staying back a little bit more. Maybe he has just been lucky with finishing off kills, but from what I've seen, he's just playing a good game.
What would you say about the tactic using 3 medkits? It's kind of unusual, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, in my personal opinion, 3 is just too much. Like this is a fairly big map, so.
Oh wow! Look at Small Killer
really
there.
Nice.
Such accurate AK.
But also A has nice accuracy and gets the kill. But what I was about to say, it is a big map, so taking 2 medkits is not strange at all. Having one on bridge and having one on water tank is a pretty good decision. But 3 medkits, that's a little bit too much. You want to be able to initiate with
Initiate, yeah.
So you want to have like maybe 2 naders or a sniper in your team, because otherwise you're never gonna get that first kill.
Just there, I noticed that Slovakia had the man advantage, and they are quite. Once they have moved in, they don't really follow through, and they just stayed there at mechanics, and that enabled Hungary to push.
Yeah, you can see that Slovakia is pushing really hard now, and I don't think they should. Well, yeah, they have to now.
They have to now, but it's not. It wasn't working out for them 5 minutes ago. Bit of a waste of a nade, but just avoiding that bug, I guess.
Not taking any risks.
Whoa, Snowflake! Behind you! Or not? Or was that a teammate?
He was dead already.
Oh, okay.
Nice position by Pushka, and ooh, nice kill.
Grabs the kill, indeed, and 1 minute remaining here, and the game has gone to Hungary. So one more map after this, and that's going to be Alers CTF. I have to say though, that's well, there are some CTF players in Slovakia.
Sorry, what did you say?
The map Alers CTF. Oh wait a second, of course it's Slovakia's choice. My bad.
Okay. Slovakia, Algiers, that's gonna be an interesting map to see.
Yep.
Both teams, well, they're not famous for their CTF players. But yeah, Slovakia used to have Nikes, who played for JF. Was a pretty incredible CTF player, and I think Slovakia used to have Abbey as home map, Abbey CTF.
Yeah.
Maybe they learned something from Nikes and they're able to put up a really good game here.
So good game being called, and 15-9 the final score. And now we just have to wait for Alers CTF to load up. But yeah, about Alers CTF, it's a really one-sided map. Red has the obvious advantage, and blue really has to, well, avoid the caps, in my opinion. It's a hard map to play. It's a hard map to master.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
In Alers CTF, you really see the experienced players come out. Experienced CTF players, at least, then.
Yeah. No, absolutely, and it's yeah. I think it's Ace's home map, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I thought as much.
And it's also it used to be JF's home map, and a lot of good high clans used to play this as a home map, because yeah, you need so much experience to play this map really good. While maps as Turnpike, it's more about aim. Who has the better aim? Who has the better guns?
Yeah, Alers is very much down to timing. If you have the
Exactly.
timing wrong, you will be paying the price for that for another couple of respawn rounds, because yeah, nades in your spawn is something that will happen often, if not most of the time. let me just see. Yeah, we're going to run a quick commercial. We appreciate you not having ad blocker. The advertisement income revenue always gets used to improve hardware or buy software, etc. We are still looking to get enough money for that, but we're busy with it. So in the meantime, we'll be back in 60 seconds. We won't miss anything crucial. And in the meantime, we'll just continue talking on for the people that don't get an advertisement or the YouTube audience.
Oh, okay.
Well, you were hoping for a break?
Yeah, I was thinking I got a nice minute to relax here.
You have a minute to relax. Go on. I'll keep talking. I was just going to have a look at what the next matches will be for these clans. So go and have a drink. Slovakia will be playing Australia after this, the previous opponent of Hungary, and Hungary will be playing Spain next week. So yeah, really not one match that is really easy for them in this group, in my opinion. Yeah, what can I say? I really think that these countries will have the toughest time getting out of the group stages. Spain has probably the most chance of doing that. But yeah. Anyway, we've got another match lined up for you this evening. At 10 o'clock there is a match between Portugal and the US of A. That's probably our main feature for this evening. It's a match that I at least have been looking forward to watch, and Vogels was talking to me about it this afternoon as well. It's let me just have a look back at those groups. Portugal is a country that traditionally has always been very good, but the last couple of years has been, well, having trouble. But they won their first match, so that's the most important thing. And so has the United States. Group C, I would say, is the easiest the easiest. France, Portugal, and USA are really the favorites there. Anyway, I'm really trying to fill time here, but I'm at a loss for words. Okay, it seems that Slovakia is readied up, so we're just waiting for Hungary. Kill Bill disconnects, I wonder who's going to be playing for him.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. My savior.
I see
It's a reconnect.
I see Slovakia readied up, but they only have 4 players.
Yeah, no, Kill Bill is reconnecting.
They just got rid of the ready.
Well, we haven't had the message yet that they've readied up from SC SailorMoon.
About which things did you talk already?
Well, actually, I was just talking about the groups and the next match we've got lined up at 10 o'clock between Portugal and the US of A.
Okay, I wanted to quickly talk a little bit about the lineups here because they did change a few players. For Hungary, Blutch is now playing. He was with us in TeamSpeak also. I'm not sure if he's the leader of Croatia or of
Hungary. I think so, to be honest. Let me just have a look on the website. Squad leaders.
And they also brought in.
No, Pushka is the official leader.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, Blutch was in there too, in the Clanbase channel. And of course also did the interview with us, so...
Also they brought in... Oh, you know why.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised he wasn't playing the first map.
For which clan does you know why play? It's a very...
is still playing with Fu. A Flamers Undercover.
Oh yeah, right. What a name.
Yeah, it's a great name, I think. It's one of the better names we have. But yeah, really surprised he wasn't playing the first map because yeah, he's a Team Survivor player as far as I know.
Yeah. What would you say went wrong actually for Slovakia? Why didn't they keep the lead in Tohunga? Because yeah, the first, well, what was it, 7 minutes or so, they were 5-1 ahead, and after that, all of a sudden, it really went downhill.
I think they got like looked like they lost concentration or something because they just got picked off one by one every round.
Yeah.
And yeah, small mistakes, just losing individual fights.
Okay. Anyway, it's hot.
Yeah.
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm watching.
Okay.
And Snowflake taking the flag here. Nice hits from tripods. Can he return it? Oh, he's close.
He will if he
And
can. Yeah, and very
It's
nice
really
job
nice. He
there.
should take the flag.
Oh, but
That's
that's
a little bit. Oh,
and
that team play is really
I
bad.
wouldn't be surprised if the Hungary goes out full here. That's what I'm talking about with that's what I was talking about
And
with
they're all
timing.
dead.
And
Kill your teammates. Kill him. Kill.
oh
What?
god,
Oh,
what the hell? And blocking as well? Poor guys. Let's see here, the grenade. Snowflake got the easy kill off on Bloodshot Becca, and now they're trying to run it again. Oh, but they've got one over at Oasis. Tripod takes some damage and, well, will be taken out full here. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks very much, Speaky. It was You Know Why playing for Knucklebone Mobsters. That's the clan that I was thinking of. CTF, if I'm not mistaken.
It's pretty much the same as Flamers Undercover.
Yeah, I know, but I know them as easy more. Small kill or great nades there by Hungary, but Small Killer still managing to get the flag. And oh, we've got Tripod here flanking.
I don't think Slovakia has anybody going in their balconies. And he should wait, just try to get him out full.
And the only thing he's done there is give his position away and been taken
Now
out
he's
full.
gonna go out full. Well, I guess he's not a CTF player. We can't blame him, but
We can blame anybody.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Just gonna do it, and you can see that Aya is a CTF player because
certainly.
she expected. She just knew that, and she did that without Warhack. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure as well, since that's pretty much her life's work in Urban Terror, keeping the Urban Zone League clean of cheaters. At least as clean as any sane person can do. Fortunately, without an anti-cheat, it's a tough old time. And Blutch, well, didn't get them out full, but at least stopped the cap, and that's the most important thing.
Getting nice.
Dishes
nice
out
hits
so
here.
much damage, and
Is he going to reload?
no, he's
Oh,
well, he is now.
A little late.
I think that's about to be the 5th kill in a row here.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh no, he didn't get the kill there.
No, it was Pushka stealing the kill.
He's still alive.
Wow, such a boss.
Tripod going to Oasis again. Let's see if he will meet anybody here. I don't think he will. Oh, I heard somebody behind him. Don't know if he knows.
Yeah, you're completely right, and the other person heard him as well. And this is the time that Slovakia should be countering.
Yeah.
Try and secure at least Camel Corner, and from there on, the next respawn, they should be able to push. Camel
Yeah,
Corner is really the most essential part on Algiers.
Yeah, it's pretty much Camel Corner and balconies. If you got that, then you're set. No team kills? Okay. Ooh, nice hits.
Wow. I didn't even see Snowflake there.
Small Killer being low. Why do you medic? You want to be out full.
Was that on time? Yes, it was. And Mifo here doing as much as he can with that little bit of stamina and makes the cap 3-0 and kills the flanker. The thing is, flanking on... Oh, nice nade.
You got lucky.
Flanking on Algiers is yeah, pretty much a waste of time if you are playing against an opponent that's level in skill with you.
I
Tripod.
wouldn't say that.
Well, I don't know. It makes certain that you won't be in the game for 15 seconds. Let's put it that way.
Well, the thing is, if you are on the blue side and you have somebody going to that oasis spot,
Mhm.
it takes exactly 12 seconds to get there, and you can get there with Kevlar, and then you can look through that gate and you can watch your own flag. So I think it's really good defensive position also.
It's but those 12 seconds can make the difference of you being alone and the only defender for all the way from Oasis. At least that's my own experience. But of course, it all depends on your own playstyle. I have had a bad time with that, but I still try.
Okay. Ooh, Smoke Killer being very low here. He's just gonna camp it up at Camel.
That
trying to-
Kevlar is not going to save you.
Bill, what's he going to do? Oh, he's gonna sit in the same corner.
I would say that Slovakia needs at least 2, if not 3, caps to make this red side theirs.
Click, click, click.
Yeah, but also
But
such
you know
bad
why
hits.
it's really low. Yeah. He was pretty accurate with the first kill, but then, well, after that,
Wow,
he screwed it
Small
up.
Killer really soaking up the attackers, and
Oh, nice.
all of them out full now.
Oh, and
Those nades
good,
are kind of
well
useless.
timed. Yeah.
Well, no, it's landing exactly where they spawn, so they'll be out of there within 2 seconds of.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit too far to make.
I always time them on the box. That's most times where, or at the ramp. Oh, such nice hits here by Aya. And can the rest of Slovakia stop the attack here by Hungary? Well, it seems to have succeeded. 2 flankers now. Oh no, wait, 1 flanker going towards their own balcony. I hate that spot. As an attacker, I hate that spot.
I know exactly what you mean. Tripod again, yeah, like just nobody stopping him. But Mifo turned around and tried to. Oh, he got the kill on him. That's good.
Tripod has been doing the same all day long.
Yeah, I think he returned 2 flags already, and did he make the only cap for Hungary? Yeah, Hungary.
Yeah, I think so. Nice.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nice
Pushka getting
team
3
kill
kills
there.
or 2 kills. Good spot.
Fantastic
Just
damage output here by Mifo. Can he? He can't dish out anymore. And Aya, last one standing now.
That is a nice nade. He didn't kill his teammate. And did some good damage. Yeah, Hungary should be able to hold them back now. Oh, and that's good job by Smoker. He tried to give him out, give him a long spawn. I don't think he managed to do so, but it was a nice attempt. You know why pushing in?
Nade straight at the face.
It wasn't cooked as well as it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Faker
try.
picking
but
it up, and this might be the second cap. Nope.
not if it's down to Mifo. Good
Mifo
focus
was like,
fire
no,
there
no,
by Blutch, focusing on the flag runner. The help is not really important.
I'm pretty impressed by Smoker. He has some nice hits.
Smoke It is really doing
I did.
incredibly good.
He has some bad timing, but some nice some nice hits here.
Maybe.
I didn't know that about him.
Most times means that he's a TS player, and a good TS player at that, being able to use his skills for CTF.
Yeah, but he's pretty fast. He's able to get quick into camel corner.
Now, Slovakia really needs to make sure that they get this cap.
Oh, well done, Mifo.
Kind of.
Yeah, he didn't finish
Yeah.
the slide, but it was a nice flag run after all.
So if they can get one more here, they'll be very pleased. But they are being flanked from all sides now, and have to watch out that they don't lose a flag here. No, tripod going back into defense.
Well, 20 seconds is not enough for him probably to get all the way at the red balconies and get a flag, so he might as well stay back. Yeah, and this will be the final score, I'm pretty sure about it.
Yep.
I don't see who's... Yeah, he will touch the flag, but that's not going to happen.
7-1.
7-1.
Not bad.
That's-
I wonder if Hungary will bring in a substitute.
And look at that score by Mifo.
Sick. Really big difference compared to the rest of his team.
It's carrying her. But, well, anything can happen still. 6 difference, that's... Yeah, it sure is doable on for Hungary. And I'm interested in what the next 10 minutes will bring us.
Yeah, we haven't had an update yet from SailorMoon when they start to play, but that's probably means that we have 4 minutes. So if you want to get a drink or two, then this is the last day of the weekend. So,
Yeah.
or you can tell your friends that we're shoutcasting. That's also a good idea. Okay, well it seems that we're just waiting for Slovakia now, so Hungary knows what tactics they're going to be using here on the red side. And let's have
And again, it will be interesting if they will use a flanker or if they won't.
So no substitute, it seems like. I was actually wondering if Ballymester might show up.
Nope, doesn't.
A real TS player, it seems.
Yeah, Snowflake having a hard time just getting back into her terror.
Yeah,
But he's doing pretty good so
has
far.
he been? Hasn't he been playing at all, or?
Well, he was away for last week. That's what Mifo told us.
Okay. Yeah.
But in the meantime, it's starting. And 3, 2, 1, and we're live. And we are following Small Killer with his LR300 with a laser. He's moving straight into Camel. Let's get some good damage off. Oh,
wow.
Mifo being really fast.
Wow, great job there by Mifo, but takes some damage in the foot, and yeah, that means that Becca could. Oh, that's so stupid! That's so stupid! Dropping the. What the? What the hell was that? But okay, let's. Okay, first cap goes to Hungary.
Nice double helmet by
indeed.
tripods. Seems that. Ooh, well, Snowflake, yeah.
Takes one in return.
Slovakia has control over the middle house, and they're pushing a lot actually. They're taking the flag again.
And
Yeah,
this
this
time
will
it
be a
seems
cap,
that it will be a cap.
making it 1-1.
That camp, we haven't seen that one yet in this map. It's a very annoying spot, the box camper.
It gives you a great angle to shoot enemies coming out of their spawn.
Yeah, and it's very hard to flush out.
Yeah. Pushka flanking all the way behind. You should get behind that box and try to get the one out full maybe. But... Or does this mean that Slovakia is playing with a flanker?
That could actually be the case. Ooh,
Well-
out of ammo, poor guy.
Mifo is playing with Intribe 2 now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So I'm guessing he has the same, is using the same tactics as Intribe 1.
No, I don't think so. Mifo actually only joined. Well, a lot of the Owls players are now playing for Intribe in CTF, but the problem is that well, we haven't really played a lot together. So yeah, not really tactical. We haven't really exchanged tactics yet. Yes, let's put it that way.
Okay. You actually want to keep them secrets, right?
No, I mean our tactics are quite simple.
Not that advanced, but nice flag run by Bushka. Choose to go street instead of the normal way, which is camel, and that paid off really well. And, it's a nice cap.
And
yeah,
good defense there by Snowflake.
So is the tripod out full?
No, doesn't seem.
Then it's not that good by Snowflake.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Got to be critical here.
I think he was focusing a little bit too much, more on the kill than on the timing. I mean, he was a potential flag runner, but yeah, you got a good point there.
Yeah, as soon as you hit the leg shot and capture the flag, you should immediately just look at the timers and maybe try to get him out full if it's not going to cost you a flag.
Slovakia take control here of the camel corner. Take a nade to the. Ooh, wow! Tripod so deadly.
Score is only 2 versus 2 here, and Hungary will have to make some more caps if they want to win this this half, at least.
Nice shots there by Snowflake just to distract Plutch.
Bushka doesn't care about the guy in balconies, he's just running with the flag. Good job. A little bit dangerous, but...
Can outrun bullets.
Yeah, apparently he can. Oh, good defense there.
Well, such an annoying defender in CTF. I remember playing many a match against her with Intribe versus Demons and Furies, or DNF also known as. And it's she's a frustrating player, let's put it that way.
Yeah, she knows what to do.
Absolutely.
She hasn't been that active last.
She hasn't been playing.
Right?
No, that's true. Since Demons and Furies, died off, or she didn't want to put time into it. She played a little bit for FID, and after that, well, just mainly admin duties. But even that is going down a little bit. But I mean, after I don't know how many years of being the head admin, when I was well, focusing more on shoutcasting, etc. Really appreciate her work, and great return there by Kill Bill.
EA has done a lot for this community. I don't know if all the people watching this realize, but she has put lots and lots of time into it.
Yeah.
And that was a teammate by Vogg. Just quickly want to mention that. Bushka again going for the flank. This, yeah, I guess this will be another flank run pretty soon. Hope we can stay with him here. Kills one guy, goes into the balcony, and should go.
Oh, but doesn't finish off Smoke Killer, and that's the price you pay. Takes some damage to the legs, and now, yeah, that flank of, well, what it would be 30 seconds has been nullified, while the rest of his teammates could have actually taken care of that defender.
Yeah, and
Slovakia
making the 5th cap here for Slovakia.
So it seems that this match will end in a draw, which well, was something that both countries cannot use.
Yeah, I'm not sure where this puts them into the standings, but
both have lost their first match, and this is their second match, so they have to make an upset against one of the big countries.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
These are actually in our group, Vogg.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remembered that as well. I actually played versus Slovakia.
Okay.
Good defense by Snowflake, and even
Wow.
2 out full here, and this should be a collector.
Oh, great use of the cart and wow, great job there.
And all that, Mifo just patiently waiting for stamina, making the slide, and that's a nice step. Taking positions, trying to get some spawn frags in. Does well, a lot of damage, and even does more damage on the second guy. And well, Slovakia should be in a pretty good situation pretty soon, I think. Yeah, EA was camping in house top. That should manage to get one out. Not that full, but get one out at least. And Slovakia again in a nice position. Mifo taking the flag. We have no clue where he's going, but I guess he's going camo, and that's a
Makes the cap. Very nice job, and Slovakia running away with this now. And well, they had the advantage already here on Alers CTF, and that means that it's going to be a draw pretty much. It's 1.5 minutes remaining. Bit of an
Hungary
awkward
has like
position.
3 guys on camo now.
Oh, does some nice damage. Knows exactly where to expect AM.
Nice. And yeah, this will be a cap for... Oh, Beka didn't get killed by his teammates.
Yeah, that's been a trend actually that we've seen. Not really good or not really hot on their team kills, which is actually a very important part here on Algiers, since timing, as I was mentioning before, is quite essential.
Yeah, it sure is. Did we already shoutcast like one of the top nations playing CTF on Algiers?
No, I don't think so. At least not this year.
I'm really looking forward to that, because that's always really exciting. Great map. And a great map with great players that gives great gameplay.
Certainly, and we hope that we will have one of those matches at 10 this evening.
Yeah, tonight we have Portugal versus USA, and that's going to be a really good match, I think.
Yeah, Portugal, well, a couple of years ago were very good in my opinion, but these last years have been a little bit lackluster. Anyway, 9-5 the last score here on Algiers, which means that Slovakia takes 2 points and Hungary as well. So let's have a look what that means in these current standings. That means that they join Turkey. Turkey has had very difficult opponents up to now. Let me just see who those were. If I'm not mistaken, it was Australia and Spain. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But yeah, Hungary and Slovakia a draw, and yeah, that pretty much puts the nail in the coffin for their dreams of getting out of the group stages, unless they make a very very surprising win against one of the top nations. Do we want to invite them for a last minute shoutcast? Or
interview, I guess. Yeah, why not actually?
Okay. Let's have a look if I can get them.
Should I get them, or you're already in contact with them?
I think well, depends on if they react, but...
Of course.
Okay, well,
okay.
Seems that Blutch is going to come at least.
Okay, that's good. Can I open the screenshots here?
Hello?
Hey, Mifo.
Hello, Mifo.
One moment, just we're getting
the public chat room.
We're getting Blutch here as well.
If you can move him.
Yeah, I have. Okay. Hey guys, thanks a lot for dropping by. You guys just had a 4-minute pause between this interview. How did you think that the match went, Mifo?
Match, well, I'm actually not very. I'm a bit disappointed from our result in TS. I think we could have won that, but it was an incredible game from Hungary. I mean, they were better at this game, so just yeah, congrats.
Okay. So you actually have the feeling that you lost that game?
A bit. I'm not saying it's like that we had really failed or that it was taken from us because I mean it wasn't our map and still I don't know how to express it. It's not like we really lost the game. It's a bit like we could have maybe won that.
Yeah. No, I mean we all saw that you were 5-1 ahead on Tohunga, and after that, well, Hungary won a couple of rounds in a row. What went wrong there on Tohunga, or what went right the first 7 minutes?
I don't know. I mean, most of our players weren't really worked up or anything, you know, drama and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was most likely the fact that myself, Snowflake, and Nea, we couldn't really have got the important kills usually. I mean, most of the times when I moved in to get a kill, the opponent was left with 7 HP, 10, and it was really not good.
Yeah. And
when an opponent draws back to medic and then just goes to kill you again, it's very unpleasant and unlucky.
yeah, Algiers went according to plan, right?
Blue side was amazing. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Red side was good. Yeah.
Yeah. And Blutch, how did you feel those first 7 minutes on Tohunga when you were 5-1 down?
Well, I felt it through GTV because I wasn't playing on Tohunga.
Oh right, sorry.
But I was thinking, oh my god! And then when it was 5-5, I think again, then I thought that okay, they got it back in hand.
Yeah.
I was relieved, yes. But I never doubted that 5-1 was a bad start, but I never doubted we could come back into the game with 14 minutes left.
Okay, yeah. No, I really had at that moment I really had a feeling that Hungary were losing it, and after that, thank God. Well, I mean, I really said, finally we've got a match on our hands again. But yeah, both of you now, obviously it's a draw, so how do you see your chances now of getting out of these group stages? I mean, we're only 2 matches in, and it seems that you've both have an incredible uphill battle to do if you want to get out.
Yes, indeed, we are both in a pretty bad situation if we look at the groups now, with 1 defeat, one draw.
Mm-hmm.
The draw was definitely not good for any of us.
Yeah.
But I think nothing is lost yet.
All
so
right.
we'll try to take a couple of points against the top teams. That's always possible, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and try to win against the less top teams.
Yeah, I mean, I can only say keep on saying that one country, Croatia. I mean, maybe that will inspire you guys to do something similar. We'd really, of course, we're both in Team Netherlands, so we wouldn't want you to do that against us, but
But we'll try to.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. I hope I don't have to play. So, do you guys have any? Well, actually, no. I do have one more question for Blutch. Did you think you could have won Algiers?
It's a hard question. I think when it was 7-1 on the first map, it's really, I think, the critical limit to what can be gained back on the when you change sides.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were 4-2 ahead on the backside, I thought that we could make it, but then somehow we lost it, or Slovakia doubled their strength, and I don't know what happened, but we lost completely control then.
Yeah, it was surprising how all of a sudden Slovakia turned it around on Algiers. What happened there, Mifo? I mean, did you have a different tactic, or did it all of a sudden everything click together?
I don't know. We had just called Hex on, so we did them on, whatever. No. I don't really know what happened. The first 2 or 3 minutes or 4, I don't even know. we were trying to really push as hard as possible, but I don't know, Hungary was always just beating us off.
Yeah.
But then we suddenly maybe had a wave or two where we actually got in there. So it just went on. I don't know what to say. It just happened. So.
Well, as long as it happens, that's good. When it happens, I mean, sometimes it's just the way you're playing or something just clicks into gear, and then all of a sudden something great happens. I'd like to thank you all for dropping by at the beginning and the start. Vogg, do you have any questions for these guys?
Yeah, I have one quick question still. For Hungary, for Butch or
Blutch.
Blutch, sorry. Why wasn't why playing in the first map?
Because I'm basically more a CTF player, and Team Hungary has pretty much stable team on TS, and I'm still not. I think I'm still not bringing something new to that team. So I played.
My question was why isn't why UKW?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know.
He wasn't there, or he just didn't want to play?
No, he was there. We had 7 people online today, so I think we tried to make everyone play.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it turned out really good on Tohunga, so maybe you didn't even need him there.
Yeah,
maybe.
Tell Ballymester that I'm a fan of him, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I really like his play, how he sometimes clutches towards the end when he has more opponents against him. He really does some amazing stuff, in my opinion. Ballymester, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're
okay.
completely right. So, yeah, sometimes he is amazing.
Okay. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for dropping by, and we'll upload this onto YouTube as soon as possible.
Thanks to you to doing the Shoutcast. You're doing a great job, and continue like that.
No problem. We'll do our best. Thanks a lot for the kind words.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to thank you and all the shoutcasters as well for the shoutcasts, and Hungary for the great game. When we were saying about the chances of the group stages, well, I knew that we don't have much chance when we lost the first map, but hell, I'm not going to let you guys win.
Fair enough. Best of luck against Team Netherlands.
I played you guys already and you lost.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Sorry, I keep mixing you guys up. Okay, we're going to drop out, and actually, I'm going to play the Croatia versus Poland match, but it won't be shoutcasted. We'll be back at 10 with the match between Poland and Turkey.
No, Portugal versus USA.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to mix everything up. See you in 40 minutes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.